week's edition of Northland News. I'm Brandon McKenzie. Don't forget Friday, Student Life is hosting its annual Fright Night. All scares take place in the Copley Quad starting at 6 p.m. All friends and family are welcome to come. This past week, Park University honored the staff and faculty that have been around Park for more than 20 years at the Longevity Awards. Here's Stuart Brewer with more. The alumni.
Park employees came out to Graham Tyler Chapel last week to honor longtime staff and faculty at the Longevity Awards.
It's great. I've been at Park for 10 years, and I remember when I first moved to Parkville, I always loved the look of the campus, and so when I started to work here, I started working at McKay Hall, and I've loved it. For Dr. Jogi, and it's great. It's great to be part of the Park family.
When I look out at you in the chapel, and I go visit people, Park people at the campus centers, I don't just see Park employees, I see Park family.
Many of the faculty that were honored have been around from 5 to 35 years, including the president, who is proud of his 10 years at Park.
Well, it's especially nice to be honored as an employee at Park University because Park University is a true leader in higher education, and it's because of the people who work here. We're a family.
Park University matters, and you all matter to Park University.
I'm Stuart Brewer for the Northland News.
The Alumni Hall caught fire 2 weeks ago, and many classes have been relocated to the other buildings on campus during reconstruction. Here's Stuart Brewer with more.
Last week, the Alumni Hall caught fire in the green room on the second floor. It was said that the cause of it was an electrical fire.
Well, about 10:55 p.m. last night, smoke alarms went off over here in Alumni Hall. Our officers arrived on scene, saw smoke coming from the upper floors of Alumni. We called the fire department out. They determined that the green room had started on fire. The fire was put out, and cause at this moment is undetermined. So we've had the investigators in, they've checked it out. We'll have insurance here as well, and the cleanup process starting very soon.
Many classes in the building were canceled days after the fire. All the classes that were in the building have been relocated to other buildings on campus. At this point, there hasn't been a date set for when the building will reopen. I'm Stuart Brewer for the Northland News.
With more. The upcoming play by the theater department will still go on this weekend. It will be held at the McCoy Meeting House instead of the Alumni Hall. The theater department is performing The Art of Murder this Friday, October 25th. The production is free for all Park University students and staff, and Northland Park attendees will pay a small fee. Curtains are set to open at 7 p.m., with encore presentations taking place throughout the next 2 weeks. Again, those performances are at the McCoy Meeting House. Barbara Cochran, one of the sharks on ABC's hit television show Shark Tank, will provide business expansion, investment, and startup advice. Cochran is the featured speaker of Park University's 4th Xerox Global Business Lecture Series on Wednesday, November 20th at Kansas City's Folly Theater at 7 p.m. Cochran will offer business advice, including starting, expanding, investing, and converting dreams into fortunes. The American Red Cross will be taking blood donations next to the Thompson Commons today from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Blood is needed for many reasons, including blood disorders, cancer patients, and even birth. A supply shortage means that the blood may not be available when it's needed the most. One donation could save up to 3 lives when separated into red cells, plasma, and platelets. Appointments for today are strongly encouraged to reserve a specific time in the Bloodmobile. Come by during break and enjoy snacks while giving the gift of life. Park University's Department of Military and Veteran Student Services, home of the Park Warrior Center, is celebrating Veterans Week November 12th through November 14th. Activities include a 5K and 10K run, Military Appreciation Night at the basketball games, and a reading of a list of those killed in Operation Enduring Freedom. Park University is mourning the loss of Joe C. Merriweather, who passed away earlier this month. Merriweather was the former Park University women's basketball coach and NBA veteran. Joe Merriweather was 59 years old, and as the coach with the Lady Pirates, he racked up 128 wins and led Park University to its only NAIA national championship appearance following the 2005 and 2006 season. A service for Merriweather was held last week on the Park campus. That's all for this edition of Northland News. We'll see you soon with an all-new edition.